Hi, welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. And hello everyone. How are you all today? Is everything going well today? I bet it is. And we all know why, don't we? Yes, that's right. Everything's going well today because it's the anniversary of the crowning of Haile Selassie. Yes! On this day in 1930, Emperor Haile Selassie I was crowned. And that's why you're all having such a good day, isn't it? Oh, wait, that's not the reason. Oh, sorry. I thought you were all celebrating the 87th anniversary of his coronation. Sorry. So, in that case, why are you all so happy? And why is your day going well? Aha, I think I know. It's because today is the 290th lesson. Is that it? Well, I can understand how you feel. This lesson is number 290, and that means that we've covered a lot of lessons together since we started back in September last year. What? That's not the reason either. Oh, sorry. Well, in that case, there's only one possibility left. Are you all happy because it's Friday? Is that it? Aha! Third time lucky. So, you're not excited about Haile Selassie's 87th anniversary. And you're not excited about the fact that this lesson is lesson 290. You're all excited and having a good time because today's Friday. And that means that it's the start of the weekend. Okay, I understand now. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Yes, it's Friday, but well, the weekend hasn't started yet, has it? No. First of all, we've got to get this English lesson out of the way for one thing. So, in the words of Dr. Ivan Pavlov, Yuri, stop that dog from dribbling on my lunch.
Yuri, for God's sake, for the love of all things holy, stop that dog from dribbling on my lunch. My mom made my favorite sandwiches, peanut butter and pickle. And now my lunch is covered in dog saliva. Stop him, Yuri. Stop that dog from dribbling on my lunch.
No, sorry. That wasn't the quote I wanted to use. I mean, yes, he did say that several times a day when the dogs got too close to his lunch, but, well, that's not important. Anyway, get the animals in here. Animals, assemble! Checklist. Gusti, do you know the drill? Yes? Good. Margot, what about you? Are you clear with what you're expected to do? Yes? Are you sure? Yes? Okay. And good. And Nigel, do you know the drill? You do? Are you sure? Are you certain? Okay, that's good. Okay, so the animals know the drill, and that means that we're ready to get started. So, hang on to your socks. Here we go. Okay, now, just before we get started on the sum-any exercises, I'd just like to revisit the remote control. The meaning of the word is linked to the words. Remote meaning far away, and control meaning to command, to tell someone or something what to do. So, nowadays we have lots of remote controls. We have remote controls for TVs, stereos, cameras, video cameras, car doors, car windows, lights, practically anything. If it can be controlled, then we can also control it remotely. We can control things without being there. Think about drones. You control a drone with a remote control. You move your hands and fingers and you instruct, you order, you tell the drone where to go and what pictures to take. Okay, and now, back to Ben's Jeep. It's question 4. Ben says remote control Jeep isn't working. I don't think there are batteries in it. Okay, so Benzer can't control his Jeep the way he normally can. He moves the joystick to the left, but the Jeep does nothing. He moves the joystick to the right, not a sausage. He moves the other joystick up and down, but the Jeep doesn't respond. And why? Well, because someone's taken the batteries out. So, as we can see from this sentence, it's negative. And that means what? Yes, correct-a-doodle-doo. It's any, isn't it? Benzer's remote-controlled Jeep isn't working. I don't think there are any batteries in it. Brilliant! And on we go. Okay, number 5. Aha! A sentence about Master Ken. And it's an easy one, isn't it? Master Ken can beat the whole world on his own. He doesn't need help. And why is it easy? Well, what can we see in the second part of the sentence? That's right, a negative. He doesn't. He does not. Okay, so that means that we need to use any. Simple. Master Ken can beat the whole world on his own. He doesn't need any help. Great! Wonderful! Next! Aha! Now what about this one? I went to London to buy new Geoffrey West shoes, but the shop didn't have shoes in my size. Well, the first part of the sentence is positive, isn't it? And that means that we need to use some. But the second part of the sentence is negative. The shop didn't, did not. So this part needs any. Simple. I went to London to buy some new Geoffrey West shoes, but the shop didn't have any shoes in my size. Great. Next. My memory card's full, so I can't take more photos. Aha, the digital problem. And again, we can see that there's a negative in the second part of the sentence. So that means that we need to use any. Simple. My memory card's full, so I can't take any more photos. Great! And on we go to the next one. And aha! This one's more positive, isn't it? This evening, I'm going to the pub with friends of mine. So, this one is positive because I'm going to the pub with my friends, but it's also positive because the sentence is positive. There's no not, and that means, yes, that means we're going to use some. Simple. This evening, I'm going to the pub with some friends of mine. Easy. Okay, next. Now this one is about our last trip to London. When we were in London, we visited 3 very interesting museums and very boring museums. Now, have a look at the first part of the sentence and tell me what you notice. That's right. In the first part of the sentence, we state how many museums we went to. So we give a number, which means that we can't use some or any. We have a number which tells us exactly how many museums we visited. Okay, but what about the second part of the sentence? Now there we don't have a number, but we can see from the sentence that we're talking about more than one. We can see by the S at the end of the noun that it's a plural noun. Okay, so here we need either some or any. Which one? Well, is the sentence positive or negative? It's positive, isn't it? There's no sign of the word not, so that means that the correct word to use is some. Easy. When we were in London, we visited 3 very interesting museums and some very boring museums. Yes, it's true. London has got some great museums, but it's also got some really boring museums. Okay, enough about boring museums. On we go to number 10, and oh dear, it's an embarrassing situation for me in the pub. I'd like to buy my friends drinks in the pub, but I left my wallet in my other jacket. I haven't got money. Okay, so let's forget about the embarrassment of coming to the pub without any money and concentrate on the sentence. So, the sentence has got two parts, and the first part is positive, isn't it? Yes, so that means that for the first part of the sentence we're going to use some. I'd like to buy my friends some drinks. Okay, fine. But now we get to the problem. I left my wallet, the leather container I keep my money in, my wallet. I left it in my other jacket at home. Oh no! And this means that I can't buy any drinks, not for my friends or for myself either. Fiddlesticks. Okay, now let's have a look at the second part of the sentence. It's negative, isn't it? There, look, there. We can see not. I haven't got. I have not got. And this means that this part requires any. Simple. I'd like to buy my friends some drinks in the pub, but I left my wallet in my other jacket. I haven't got any money. Brilliant. Well done us. We've completed the exercise. And now, yes, it's that time again. I know. We haven't seen her for a long time, but she's here. She's back, and she's eager to talk to you all again. Please, put your hands together for Enid Fotherington Smythe. Give her a big hand, everyone. Come on in, Enid. Hello, people. Hello, it's me, Enid. I know. It's been absolutely ages since I saw you all, but, well, I wasn't here. No, I went to North America for the summer. Do you remember me telling you that I was going to start a new sport? Well, I went to Miami and enrolled in a tennis academy. It was great fun. I'll tell you all about it later. There were some, well, problems, but that can wait. What I wanted to talk to you about today is connected to something that Gav mentioned the other day, about things becoming second nature. Now, connected to that is the idea of being used to something. Now, when I went to Miami, I had a lot of trouble in the streets because all the cars were driving on the other side of the road. I wasn't used to cars driving on the right-hand side of the road, but after a few days, I started getting used to it. It became more normal for me to see cars on the right-hand side of the road. And when I crossed the road, I started to remember to look to the right to check if anything was coming. So initially, in the beginning, I wasn't used to it. Then, after a while, I started getting used to it. And at the end of the summer, I was used to seeing cars driving on the right-hand side of the road. It wasn't second nature to me. That requires more time, but I got used to it. It became normal for me. Okay, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm off. I've got to do the ironing. Then I've got to take Keith for his walk in the park. And then I'm meeting Clementina and the boys for cocktails in the Ponzi Peacock. Toodaloo, pip pip, bye. And she's gone, just like an eel, slipping away. And it's time for us to go too. So, let your weekend preparations begin. Have fun, have fun, have fun. And remember to enjoy yourselves. If you need more English, head over to www.m5tv.hu and I'll see you all on Monday. See you later. Bye.